Welcome to Aleena Story Nights. Tonight we shall finish the story of the lost child. This little boy had wandered, a toddler. He had wandered from his family and had gotten lost. A crazy woman found him, who had 8 children of her own, and yet refused to return this one to his family. And she lived in a slum. She could barely feed her own children, and yet she kept this 9th child. His family, determined to find him, apart from going to the police, taking help from the police, they also hired private detectives. And after much searching, they found a lead that led them to the slum. And this woman, she found out that they had come. But she didn't surrender. She picked up the boy and she ran away. The parents, with the private investigators, they came to the area, they searched, but they couldn't find their boy. And they thought that that was a fake lead, and they left. Afterwards, the woman returned and continued to raise that child with her own 8 children. From what I was told, that when it came to raising him, she did not differentiate between him and her own children. But she refused to give him back to his family, where he belonged. The years went by, and the boy grew up, believing that this woman is his mother. But something strange started to happen. The first incident was that 2 of our own children died. The first 2, they got sick and died. A few years later, another one of her children died. 3. She had 5 left, and the boy. She had put them in schools, but from all her children, or all the children that she had, this boy was the only one who pursued his education dedicatedly. He graduated from high school and wanted to pursue a college education, but that woman couldn't afford it, so he worked as a clerk in a real estate agency. He was a bright, intelligent young man, and one opportunity after another, gradually, he became a successful businessman. That woman couldn't understand that though she had raised all 9 children alike, unlike her own children, this boy had become successful and moved out of the slum. There was more tragedy for this woman. All 8 of her children, one by one, over the years, died. Some died after getting sick, some in accidents. The last of her children to die was a daughter, leaving behind a grandson for her, and the only offspring of her 8 children. She lost her mind completely, feeling guilty for not returning that boy to his mother, to his family. And at last she went to him and told him about his real family. Thank you for watching the show. Next week's episode will be about kindness.